It is so great catching up with my next guest, Patricio Pitbull Freite, and his translator Matthias joining us here on the program. Patricio is going to be rematching featherweight champion AJ McKee at Bellator 277, April 15th. Patricio, how are you, sir?
I'm good, my friend. Thank you.
Hey, it's good to talk to you. We'll start here first. We haven't seen you since July of last year. Why did it take so long to get this fight rebooked?
I really don't know. I believe AJ McKee was with some problem in his contract. I don't know. I just was waiting for my next fight, and I am training and ready for go there and bring that win.
No, absolutely. Well, it's glad to see the fight get rebooked. You also vacated your lightweight title. I know part of that was to allow your brother to the opportunity to fight for it, but what brought you to the decision to vacate the lightweight title and not defend it at lightweight?
I supposed to fight against the number 2 contender. It was Sydney Outlaw, and my brother was the number 1 contender. And it's for me, it's crazy because I was, how do I say, atrapalhando, Matheus.
Yeah, for us getting in the way of my brother, it didn't make any sense to me for me to fight the number 2 while he was the number 1. And I didn't get this title because I wanted to be the champion of the weight class. It was all about getting back at Michael Chandler. And I had been the champion ever since 2019. And the division needed to move on, and his dream needed to move on. So it was the best decision that I could make to let him fight for the title and for the division to proceed without me.
Was there ever a thought of fighting AJ McKee at 155 and defending that title, or was that never on the table?
I called him to put all the belts on the line and fight for everything or nothing, and he didn't answer me. So, okay,
yeah,
I'm going to vacate this and then come back to the featherweight division. That's it.
That makes sense. What did you learn the most from your last fight? I know it was last July, but what did you learn the most from that fight?
I know I was very, very calm, and it was my biggest mistake, And this time I'm on focus, but I'm go forward always.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna fight in the fences.
What type of training camp have you had leading into this, and who have been some of your main training partners?
My sparring partners were Arthur Lima, he's a lightweight from our gym, and Jose Wagner, he's a softball, he's a bantamweight, also from our gym. And I sent news to the Brazilian press that I was looking for some other people to be my sparring partner. We ended up just bringing one guy. His name is Jose Ali. He's very good as well. He's from a nearby town called Recife. And I had all those 3 guys helping me prepare for this fight.
Was there ever a thought of going to the U.S. and training at Fight Ready and working again with Captain Eric?
I believe AJ McKee is striking with nice jiu-jitsu. He knows wrestling, but Captain is already here and we are training together, but not this time.
Okay, that makes sense. How about the weight cut? I know it gets a little bit tougher to make weight as you get older. How's the cut going ahead of this fight to 145?
Everything is according to plan. I'm a little bit over 155 right now, but it's expected. And on the last few days, we started the process of dehydration, and that's when it starts taking a little bit of a toll on our body. But it's nothing that I'm not prepared for.
Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
Everton Lopes, he is my boxing coach. Thiago Torão, he's my kickboxing coach. Captain Eric. Já falei todos, né, Matheus? That's it.
How does this fight play out on April 15th? What's your prediction?
He's a dangerous opponent. His first round is very explosive. But after that, he changed his game plan because he looks like a little tired, I don't know. But I'm going to try knocking him out or finishing him. But what I want to do is mess with him. Eu quero bagunçar com ele, Matheus. Eu quero dar uma pisa nele. How do I say that?
Do jeito que você falou.
That's the plan. I don't care to end the fight early. I want to fight against him 5 rounds or 5 minutes. And mess with him.
I want to whoop his ass for 25 minutes.
On that note as well, how many more fights do you have left on your contract, do you know?
I just renewed the contract, so.
Oh, that's great. How many fights did you re-sign for? Was it 4?
I don't know. I have to look it again. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know
No problem. No, the point is though, you're back with Bellator for at least, you know, I'm assuming it's not just one fight. I would think it would be a couple fights, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Congrats. Well, that's really good. And we were talking about the weight cut before. You know, win or lose here on April 15th, let's say you do end up winning. How much longer do you want to compete at 145? You know, like I said, as you're getting older, I know it's tougher to make the weight. Do you see your future at 145 or do you see yourself maybe going up to 55?
I feel great in that division. I believe that's my division. It's not too hard yet, but sometimes it's very difficult. But I believe it's normal in our sport. Let's see what's going to happen and think about that after the fight.
Okay. We have the featherweight title fight in the UFC next Saturday. Alex Volkanovski taking on the Korean Zombie. Who do you see winning that fight?
I'm sharing for Zombie. I think Volkanovski is gonna win. I don't know. Both are tough, but it's a very very hard fight.
Did you see Will Smith slap Chris Rock at the Oscars last weekend?
Yes, that was great.
You liked it?
Yes.
There you go. Okay, fair enough. I like that. And my last question: what does downtime look like during camp? Have you been watching any TV shows or playing any video games, or what have you been doing outside of training this camp?
Just enjoying my family, and this camp was like in my mind that it will be my greatest comeback after loss, and I'm very concentrated. You know, so this time I was staying in my house, just enjoy the kids, and that's it.
Patricio, thank you so much for the time. Your English has improved so much. This is so cool to be able to do these interviews and see the English improve. And thanks again to Matthias for the time as well for translating. If there's anyone you'd like to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to plug, I'll give you the last word.
No, just pay attention in my fight. It will be nice.
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKick MMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews, and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.